Yeah. What's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening? Going live, man. We going live. Talk about this joint right here. Inmate to Inspiration. My new book. Pre-orders, man. You gotta get your pre-orders in right now. I'm getting together a little stuff that's coming with the book. Pre-orders this week. Why you wanna put your pre-order in? Because you're gonna get a chance to win $50. $50 might not be a lot to you, but if you order something and you happen to be reading the book and you turn the page and $50 is right there, come in handy. You know, that's why you want to put your pre-order. Not only that, it's some other things that's coming with the book as well. You know, so my book, Inmate to Inspiration, how I freed myself from self-destruction. That's what time it is, man. So the link is posted with this live where you can go order the book. I appreciate everybody that's put their pre-order in. You know, I'm getting my brand residue together. That's gonna also go with the book. So it's gonna be some other things that you're gonna get along with the book. I mean, you know, just sharing my life, my story, my journey, and lessons that not only I use, but you can use to overcome a lot of situations that you may be in as well. That you can overcome a certain mindset. That you don't have to be an inmate, because even though it's talking about my journey through prison and stuff like that, the inmate part isn't just about me being in prison. It's about the mental inmate that I was as well. The shackles that I had on me mentally. You know, so so a lot of times you don't have to be in prison to be an inmate. You don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be in prison to be an inmate. You know, a lot of times people are in situations that impact them negatively, mentally, and takes energy from them, and they're inmate to that situation. So it's not only just how I transitioned from an inmate to a growing entrepreneur and owning businesses and speaking and coaching and stuff like that. It's also about how I changed my whole mindset, how I freed myself from certain thoughts, certain beliefs, how I freed myself mentally, how I took the shackles off my mind, how I took the shackles off my thought process. You know, so it's not just talking about prison. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, it's more people in prison than there's actually in physical incarceration. Put it to you like that. That's why it's important to get this book. It's important on all kind of different ways. If you got teenage sons, daughters, they should have this book. It's a must read. If you in situations that you trying to overcome and you want to be great, you should have this book. If you know somebody that's incarcerated or on probation or parole, you should buy them this book as a gift. And it could change their life. The stuff that I'm talking about in here, I know works because it changed my life. So that's what inmate the inspiration. I mean, I can read something out of it real quick. Let's see. Okay, this book right here, this part right here is out the chapter.
Sorry, I don't understand.
This is they just popped up out of nowhere with that. This is out the chapter Raising Your Expectations. And it says, read a little bit. It says, jails, institution, and death. That's what I also expected when I was out there in them streets. I knew one of them could come knocking at any given moment, and I was willing to make that sacrifice and take that risk because I had low expectations for myself. I was a crack dealer with a marijuana addiction who was married to the streets. This was my life. This was the life that I wanted and expected for myself and the people that I surrounded myself with. This was their life too. Our low expectations for ourselves had us out there competing and putting our life on the line for a little bit of nothing, for a game that didn't love us back. The crazy part is that we were cool with that because it's what we expected. Even when I was playing basketball in college, I didn't expect anything like going to the NBA. If it would have happened, then it would have happened. That's what I'm talking about. We talking about expectations. how through life I really didn't have expectations. And growing up, I ain't know nobody that really had expectations for me as well. And I talk about that in the book as well. And actually, that's what's next. It says, as I'm writing this book and thinking about this topic of expectations, I'm realizing that I never had great expectations for myself prior to me going to federal prison. I come from an environment in the state where the majority of us were cool with just maintaining in the struggle. People who raised me didn't teach me or challenge me to be great or have high expectations. How could they? They were caught up in their addictions and didn't have high expectations for themselves. So how can one with low expectations teach another to have high expectations? I'm from where it's not about what you tell me, it's about what you're doing. If my cousin tells me not to sell drugs and stay out of the streets, but he's in the streets selling drugs, driving new cars with a pocket full of money while our household is struggling, I'll get out there and sell some dope. I don't care what he's talking about. I'm focused on what he is out there doing and how he got what I ain't got. Talking about expectations. Ask yourself right now, what do you expect for yourself? What expectations do you have for yourself? Some people say set your expectations low so you'll be able to accomplish, because if you set high expectations, you'll feel sorry for yourself because you didn't reach it. I don't agree with that. You set high expectations for yourself. The higher you set your expectations, the more you're going to accomplish. Even if you don't accomplish what you expect on that journey of them to them high expectations, you're going to accomplish a lot. Period. But you got to ask yourself, what do you expect for yourself? Is the life that you living right now, is that what you expect for yourself, or do you want more? Or are you just cool with whatever? Or you just cool with your life? I'm not saying you got a bad life. That's what I'm not saying. What I'm saying is, do you expect more? And if you expect more, are you going to go get more? Are you going to set your goal? Or are you going to reach for more? If you're working a 9 to 5 and that's what you want, ain't nothing wrong with it. That's what's paying your bills and you comfortably living, cool. But that's, everybody's not meant to work a 9 to 5. Everybody's not meant to be an entrepreneur. Everybody ain't gonna be a billionaire. Everybody ain't gonna be a millionaire. I don't shoot for billionaire, millionaire. I shoot to have a comfortable life doing what I love to do. And that's helping people. Y'all make sure y'all go get that book, man. Pre-order right now. I posted the link. Go to my website. Put your pre-order in. You putting your pre-order in this week, you do have a chance of winning $50. Ain't nothing like reading a book and $50 just fall out of when you turn the page in your lap. Bam. Oh, 50? Yeah, 50? I know some of y'all out there balling, man. I know some of y'all big balling and $50 ain't enough. Ain't a lot to you. But it might pay for your meal that day. Might pay for that gas in your car. Never know what to pay for. So go tap in and click on the link while you're watching right now. Click on the link. Pre-order the book. You got a few days. Because I'm sending out all the pre-orders is going in the mail next week. The book goes on sale Monday. I'm giving you the opportunity to pre-order your book right now for a chance to win $50 and a few other little brand residues that's going to be involved in the packaging with the book. Be inspired, man. I hope this book inspires you as well. So yeah, if you just tuning in, the book I'm talking about, Inmate to Inspiration. This is it right here. This is what the back of it say. After doing state and federal prison time, Cordell Sims walked out of them gates with a blueprint that he created, that he put together while incarcerated. Inmate to Inspiration is his story, his journey, as he shares with you valuable information that he learned and applied. See, that's the key link. Applied. Because it don't matter what you learn. It don't matter about the knowledge. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. That's why I put that on there. Valuable information that he learned and applied to free himself from his own destruction. Not letting the limitations of his background reduce the height of his potential. Cordell outgrew what he was born into. And outgrowing what you born into comes with the stuff I'm talking in the book, like challenging your beliefs, like prioritizing what you value, and then aligning your value with what you value in order to be of value. Y'all don't hear me though, man. Y'all don't hear me out there faking, man. Y'all out there faking. Y'all don't hear me though, man. Do I need to say that again? Prioritizing what you value. Figure out what it is that you value. Then aligning your values with what you value so you can be of value. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? Talk to me. What y'all think about, man? What's on your mind? Ask me a question. What should be on your mind right now is clicking on that link. Go ahead and get your pre-order in. I'm telling you, get your pre-order in. For real. This book is powerful, man. It's gonna be a bestseller. I'm telling you right now. I feel it. This is gonna be a bestseller, man. It's gonna be some momentum with this. I've been getting interviews, asked on podcasts, and everything else about this book, about my story. I got my phone there. Y'all think I'm faking, man. My man, Big Melvin. You might not know Melvin. A lot of y'all might not know Melvin. I got a billionaire phone number in my phone contact. Hey, I'm telling you. Look up the app, Google Scholarly Me, SCHOLLYME, or Melvin Nunnery. Big Melvin, he's a billionaire. He built this app called Scholarly Me, connects college coaches and athletes around the United States. Not only did he build one in the United States, he built the same company, shadow company, and called it Scholarly Me International, to where he can do it worldwide. And China bought 30% of his Scholarly Me International company for $1.4 billion. I ain't got to lie to you, man. Go Google. I'm going to put a link in here. I'm going to put a link in here so you can watch this interview. But Big Melvin messaged me, man. Yesterday morning. Me and Big Melvin was in speakers group together, and we in a business group together, the morning meetup. If you in business, you should be joining the morning meetup. Go to www.themorningmeetup.com. You get a $1 7-day free trial. It's well worth it. I've been a part of the group for 2 years. Yeah, I'm talking about how this book is building momentum. Big Melvin hit me yesterday on Instagram. DM me. Tell you what, this is billionaire. This is a billionaire that hit me up. And you say y'all think I'm faking. Big Melvin. Put it in there. Big Melvin. Big Melvin said, "Brother, I love your story. From where you came from to where you are now. I'm proud of you, man, and I appreciate you for real. Sometimes it's not about money, it's about information to be great. I don't always talk to people about me investing. Sometimes we talk about life. Ask Life. He'll tell you. Life is our speaker coach and my brother. I'm here for you to bounce stuff off of. I'm telling you, man, this book, I'm telling you, my story, this book is helping people. It's touching people. You don't want to be left out and you ain't ordered this book. And you ain't ordered this book ahead of the game. Be ahead of the game sometimes. Don't always try to get it now and everybody else talking about it. Be ahead of the game. Be the one to say, man, I want to put that out there. I had that first, so I introduced that first. Don't be the type that says, you just jumped on the wave because it got hot. You need to get it before it's get hot, man. Get it before everybody else, so they don't say you just bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when Nipsey Hussle. I used to bump Nipsey Hussle way back in the day. I used to try to put people on Nipsey Hussle. And then now, once he got passed away and stuff, everybody jump like, they don't be that person. Don't forget the wave, be the ocean. You feel me? Part of being the ocean is going and pre-order this book. That's the part of being the ocean is going and pre-ordering this book, man. So what y'all gonna do, man? What we gonna do? Well, I gotta try to see if I can see these comments because let me see something. Oh yeah, I see the comments. My bad. But okay, man. I'm gonna send you my number. Yeah, yours is already in there. You know what I'm saying? The last day before it comes out is Sunday. I'm allowing you to put your pre-order in on Sunday. Monday the book is dropping. I'm trying to help you win $50. $50. That's your gas. That could be your gas for the week. Hey, you ain't gotta come out your pocket. I'm telling you, if I order a book and I'm reading it and I turn a page and $50 fall out, I hit a lick. I won that day. Straight up. I won that day. I won that day. No lie. And I know I'm kind of looking down because I'm filling out stuff that also going with the pre-orders as well. Yeah, for real. Make sure you get, man. What you gonna do? You gonna you gonna be are you gonna be faking with me? And yeah, I'm gonna get the book, and then you'll never get the book. I know when you put your pre-order in because it's gonna pop up on my email. Yeah, I'm telling you, get the book. Be ahead of the wave. Be ahead of the wave, man. $19.99. Then you add your shipping and taxes to it. It's gonna run you about $28. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna run you about that. But it's where the knowledge in this is priceless. And like I said before, if you know somebody that's in prison, this is a mandatory, most definitely for teenage sons. You got a son, a teenager, you need to give him this book. Period. Daughters too, because you know what I'm saying? Daughters too, they out there in the streets, they need this book. The information is valuable. As a parent, you need this book to learn how to help them challenge their beliefs. You might need to challenge your beliefs because some of their beliefs come from you. And I'm not saying that your beliefs is wrong, but sometimes your beliefs is wrong. That was an oxymoronic statement, wasn't it? I ain't trying to say your belief is wrong, but sometimes your belief is wrong. But for real. Because there were certain things that I believed growing up. From the environment we grew up, we had a belief that you had to go to prison to solidify your manhood. Like that made you somebody spectacular. Like that made you the man if you went to prison. And you had that belief, and then when you go to prison, you get out, you talking about all this time you done did, and like it just gave you a certain respect or something. Man, that's just whack. Prison's whack. And you get stuck inside of a prison cell, that's crazy. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But that's a belief that we had growing up. Sometimes you got to challenge your beliefs. Some people believe that they're a product of their environment. That's another belief you got to challenge. What beliefs that you have is holding you back? You got to understand, belief is perhaps what we think is the truth. It don't mean it is the truth. It don't hold no weight. It don't hold no merit. It's just what you think is the truth. You got to start moving off faith, what you know to be a truth. If you're a business owner, are you moving off belief or faith? When somebody asks you about your product, do you tell them, I believe my product is good. I believe my product works. Or are you moving off faith? I know my product works. I know my product good. I know what I'm talking about in this book works. How do I know? I'm living proof of this book. I know when I'm coaching felons and I'm speaking to the kids and I'm speaking to the felons about challenging their beliefs and when I'm talking to people about felon reentry and doing that, I know it works. I know it works. I don't believe it works. I know I got faith that it works. So what you gonna do, man? Did you click that link I put up there yet? Did you click that link? Put that pre-order in, quit playing. Be ahead of the wave. Be the ocean. The oceans create the wave. Be the ocean and create the wave for the book. For those that been sleeping. Be surprised now. It'll be a New York bestseller. Like, man, Cordell done became a New York bestseller. Be everywhere. All kind of virtual interviews. I'm already getting interviews back to back. Yeah. I'm already getting interviews back to back. Be ahead of the wave. Especially if you know me. You know my story. You should automatically jump on this. For real. You got to get on, like Dodo might say, put your weight on it, put your weight on it. Put your weight on it. I'm telling you, man, put your weight on that button. Get your pre-order in. Because pre-orders going out. I got the mailing stuff right here. I'm not lying. Y'all think I'm faking? Please. Alright. Alright. Put your weight on it. Put your weight on it. For real. For real. Some of y'all out there talking, yeah, I'm going to get the book, man. I'm going to get it Friday. That was 2 Fridays ago. I put these orders. I got these. I put, look. It's going down, man. Put your weight on it. Put your weight on it. What you gonna do? Tap in with me, man. What's your thoughts, man? What y'all got going on out there? Have you clicked that link yet? Have you clicked that link? Man, you know, click on the link, and it's gonna take you to the website, Fat Man. Then when you get to the website, you're gonna scroll down, and you're gonna see the book. It's gonna say pre-order now. You click on the pre-order now, then it's gonna ask for your information, your credit card information or whatever, PayPal, credit card. You put your information in, you put your shipping address in it. I ain't gonna ship mine to you, Fat Man. I'm gonna bring mine personally to you. And that's how you do it. Go to the website, man. It's the business, man. Yeah. That's what time it is, though, man. Pre-order. Pre-order, man. That's what time it is. For real. For real. And understand also, Inmate the Inspiration is not just, like I said earlier, it's not just about the getting out of the prison and going to prison stage. It's also breaking free of having a mindset that's holding you as an inmate to where you ain't even doing nothing. You know, it's holding you back. You got a mindset you got a certain mindset that's holding you back. You're an inmate. If something is impacting you negatively, mentally, and taking energy from you, that situation, that person, that circumstances, or whatever is allowing you to be an inmate to that. So, what I'm talking about in this book is going to help you break that as well. For real. Click on the link. Get your pre-orders in and a chance to win $50. For real. So you really getting your money back. If you win, you getting your money back and some. And if you don't win, you got something that's priceless. For real. You got something that if you really take heed to what I'm talking about, man. For real. Talk about getting over mistakes. For real. Man. So what y'all gonna do, man? I should see some orders coming through there. See some orders coming through. Yeah. It's going down. Uh-oh, I messed up, man. So I done messed up messing with y'all. Yeah, put your weight on it. Put your weight on that link right there. You feel me? Put your weight on it. Lil Allen. That's what Lil Allen doing, man. That's Lil Allen going on, man. For real. That's right, man. Yeah, send the link to the brothers in jail, man. Tell them how their people on the outside shoot the thing. And if they, hey, Fat Man, let them know. You know what I'm saying? If they want the book in jail and they family order it, tell them to put the inmate's information in the shipping section. The inmate, the name, number, and everything. Let them know, put the inmate number and stuff in the shipping department. You know what I'm saying? So that I know, that way I know that it's for the brothers in jail. You know what I'm saying? And it comes straight from the vendor to the prison. So make sure you put that in the message too. Let them know that make sure they put the inmates information in the shipping section. So I know it's going to the prison. And so I have it directly from the vendor to the prison. And I ain't gonna be able to put the $50 in there. You know what I'm saying? So if I might put a with that being said though, because I just thought about that. I might put a piece of paper saying you won the 50 and to message me. So if somebody in the prison got the paper, said, I'm gonna figure it out. But had them put the prison inmate information as the shipping. Had them put that on there as the shipping. Yeah. What's up for y'all just tuning in, man? We talking about my new book that's about to drop. You put your pre-order in right now through Sunday, you got a chance to win $50. Ain't nothing like sitting back, you sitting back chilling, you reading your little book, like, yeah, man, this is tight. Yeah, ooh, I like that. Yeah. You turn the page, the $50 dropped out. I'm like, what, 50? What? I'm winning. You get a chance to make that happen. It's a chance to make that happen. If you order your book, if you pre-order your book, it's a chance to make that happen right now. For real. Inmate to inspiration. You ain't got to be in prison to be an inmate. If something is impacting you negatively, mentally, and taking energy from you, you're an inmate to that person, place, or thing. And it's time to break that. It's time to be great. It's time to be the best you that you can be. For real. I don't want to hear nothing about it. You talking about, oh, this ain't for me. This if a billionaire is up on it and messages me, then and you ain't no billionaire, then it's for you. If it's for a billionaire, if a billionaire telling me, yeah, and he a billionaire, then it's for you as well. For real. He ain't getting nothing now. He got the information. Set it out as, hey, sometimes it's the information to be great. From a billionaire. From a billionaire. Straight up. He got way more important stuff to be doing to be reading my little book. But he own it. He know the story. Yeah. Telling you, man, beat the wave, man. Beat the wave. For real. For real. Uh-oh, boy, y'all dwindling out. Boy, did I run y'all off? Did I run y'all off? Did I run y'all off? Did I run y'all off, man? Look, get the book, man. Real talk. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth it. You're going to be inspired. When you get done reading, you're going to be inspired. That's my job, man, to inspire you to be great. Be the best you that you can be. You know what I'm saying? Let you know that you are bigger and greater than other situations, circumstances that you may be in. I had to tell myself that when I was locked up, man. Sitting up in Bates County, can't go outside, can't do nothing. I'm just, I was tired, man. I had to tell myself, I'm greater than this, man. Why? But I had to ask myself, why do I keep finding myself going back and forth to prison? And I had to answer that question. I ain't just had to ask myself. I had to do some soul searching and answer that question too. And it was my mindset. Everything that I prioritize or everything that I value wasn't what I should have been valuing. I was valuing the streets. I was valuing drugs. I was valuing alcohol. I was valuing the block. This is what I was valuing. And so if this is what I'm valuing, this is what comes with what I value. I had values, commitment, loyalty, all that, but it was aligned with what I valued. And what I valued at that time was the streets, the dope game, women, fast life, fast money, violence, beef. This is what I valued. So my values was aligned with that. I was loyal to the block. I was committed to the block. I was dedicated to the block. You know what I'm saying? All these values was aligned with what I valued, but what I was valuing wasn't of no value. You feel what I'm saying? So what is your value? What is your value? What do you value? I talk about this in my book, man. Click on the link. Get your pre-order in. I'm breaking it down because it's a must to look at what you value. And this wasn't just happening. This just didn't happen when I was out there. I had this same mentality when I was in college. You ask people that played college ball with me, they tell you the stuff I was doing in college. Hey man, if you was outside looking in, you'd be like, ain't no way you play no ball. All the stuff that you out here doing. But I could play ball. But that all goes on what my value, what I value. And having no expectations for myself. So that's what I talk about in the book. Challenging your beliefs, prioritizing what you value, and then align your values with what you value so you can be of value. Y'all don't hear me though, man. Y'all don't hear me though. Because if y'all did, y'all be clicking on that link, ordering that book, and a chance to win that hot $50. I forgot some of y'all balling out there, so $50 ain't too much. I'm telling you right now, like I said earlier, if I was reading a book and I turned the page and $50 fell out the book into my lap, oh, I'm winning. I'm winning that. I appreciate that. I needed that. Yeah, for real. I think it's a game. It's not no game. Yeah, I can still hoop. You know what I'm saying? And if I was dedicated to really putting my all into playing and hooping and not doing all the other stuff I was doing outside of hooping, ain't no telling where I would have went or where I would have been. I was just hooping. I really didn't put no extra effort in hooping. I just went in there and hoop. Do what I like to do on the basketball court. Like that's how I play. Going in and try to dunk on somebody. I'm gonna play hard. That's all I knew. Everything I do, I go hard. So if I had the dedication that some of the other players had, or the drive for basketball, and the same way I was outside of basketball in school doing all the other stuff, ain't no telling where I would have been, Matt. Ain't no telling. And people probably seen that in me, but I didn't see that in myself. And that's the problem. You got to see it in yourself. Got to see it in yourself. Real. Getting these books together, man. Getting these books together. Get your pre-order in, man. Inmate to Inspiration. Get it in. Right here. I'm talking about hooping. I talk about that in the book too, man. Let me find it. Let me find it real quick. I talk about that a little bit about that in the book. About the whole basketball. Here you go right here. This is what I talk about in the book. We talk about the basketball. Matt, I played basketball. Me and Matt was on the same team down in West Georgia. Yeah, Matt had hops too. Matt can get up. And it's like this. It says, I remember while in college playing basketball, drug dealers would approach me, befriend me, and give me money and anything else I needed because they were expecting me to go to the pros. Did I have the talent to go to the pros? Yes. I had a game on the basketball court. I was 6'4", weighed about 205. I could shoot, play defense, and had a 40-inch vert. I literally played above the rim. I wasn't dedicated to the sport, so I wasn't putting the required extra work in that it takes to get to the next level. But what I could do is smoke 4 marijuana blunts before the game and go score 22 points, grab 8 rebounds, and get about 2 blocks easily. And that's what they saw. what I can do on the court. So they expected me to go to the NBA. But I didn't have those expectations for myself. I just didn't grow up with any expectations for myself. It's just like that. Man, man, get up a little bit. You used to get up a lot. What you talking about a little bit? I ain't got no problem to talk to your students. All we gotta do is just set it up. No doubt. All we gotta do is just set it up. Man, you can get up a little bit, player. You can tell somebody else that. I know you had them bunnies. Wasn't too many people on the team that had bunnies. It was me and you. Trying to think, LeVar. I wonder what's up with LeVar, man. Where LeVar at? Yeah, but that's what it's about. Expectations. What kind of expectations you got for yourself? I was out there in the streets. Only thing I really expected was, yeah, somebody did fail me. But at the end of the day, once I became grown, I started failing myself. You know what I'm saying? I started failing myself. You know, and just like I was just reading there in the book, I was just reading that. This is what it says, and we talking about expectations. So this is what it says afterwards. It says, I just didn't grow up with any expectations for myself. I was a confident person, but my reality played a huge role in what I expected out of life. People saw more in me than I saw in myself, and so they expected more from and out of me. The only time I had high expectations for myself was going to play college basketball. That was it. And that expectation didn't come until my senior year in high school when I became a top player in the state. Prior to my junior year in high school, I didn't have any expectations of making it through high school. I already had several friends who had dropped out or got kicked out and were selling dope, and we were like 15 years old. And it talks about what happened before the summer of my junior year. And those that y'all know who know me, you know the story. But yeah, expectations. What kind of expectations you have for yourself? Yeah, I don't know where LeVar is either, man. I ain't heard from LeVar in a long time. Brad had hops too. Me, you, LeVar, Brad, and Brent. Remember Brett? He had I wonder what old Brett doing. That was my first roommate when I got to West Georgia. Man, if he would have stayed, and Dez, we would have had a hell of a team. If he would have stayed and Dez came, we probably would have went all the way. Man. But I most definitely, man, would love to speak with your students, though, Matt. Most definitely would love to. Love sharing my story, man, because I know somebody in the crowd is going to affect. They're gonna learn from it. They're gonna learn. Oh, you gonna learn. And the way he's saying, on Boys in the Hood, oh, you gonna learn. Oh yeah, you gonna learn. Yeah. For real. So we talking about, I know Cardell and Bryce, they real close. He on their way to Colorado, Bryce stopped off at my house. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I preach these same things to Cardell Jr. Like he don't understand, like we bump heads a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I preached it to my son, like this is what it was. Like I've been in your shoes. As far as basketball wise, timeline, the only thing was my whole mind state and everything was different. I keep in touch, man. Yeah, and this anytime, man, about the talking to your students anytime, man. Just hit me up whenever. Appreciate you on the ordering the book. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was my birthday. I turned 42 years old. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, I wasn't even supposed to make it to see this age. You know, sometimes you just got to sit back and just tell yourself, you know, that it's more to life, man, than what I'm doing, man. That's why I had to tell myself, man. I found myself facing the federal charges. Like, man, it's more to life, man, to keep sitting inside of a jail cell. It's more than life to keep to and continue to go through this. And I had to make a choice. Not only did I have to make a choice, I had to make a commitment. I had to make a commitment. So what are you committed to? Is what you committed to of value to you? Is it an asset or is it a liability? What are you committed to? That's what you got to determine that too as well. What are you committed to? No doubt. What are you committed to? It's time to be inspired. Hashtag be inspired. Type that in. Type that in the comment section. Hashtag be inspired. That's what you need to do. Hashtag it. Put it in the comment section. Hashtag be inspired. Tell yourself that. Remember that. Be inspired, man. Be inspired. It's never too late. It's never too early to be what you want to be. Do what you want to do. And be great. You got to be inspired. That's why you got to get this book. Yeah, that's why you got to get this right here. I say, here, boy, you got to get this. You got to get that inmate, the inspiration. You got to get that. Be inspired, man. It's the best thing to do. Best thing to be is inspired. Real. Once you be inspired, then you're able to inspire others. No doubt. So y'all dwindling out on me again. Wait for the new batch of people to come through. Yeah, inmate to inspiration. Have you gotten yours yet? I'm telling you, why should I get the book, Cardell? Well, for one, you're gonna have a chance to win $50. $50? Yeah, $50. Secondly, there's information in here that might free you from being an inmate. And now you say, an inmate? I ain't locked up. I ain't been in prison. Look, there's more people that are inmate outside of prison than it is inmates inside of physical prison. What's an inmate? If you are impacted negatively, mentally, and takes energy from you, a certain situation, person, or place, or whatever, impacts you negatively, mentally, and takes energy from you, you're an inmate to that person, place, or thing. If it's a job, it's a relationship, if it's a mindset, no matter what it is, you're an inmate to that. And your belief system, your values, and your expectation of self plays a role in that. Because even if it's a relationship, if you expect something of yourself, or your values and things that you value are great, you're not just going to let anybody and anything carry you any kind of way. And sometimes you got to come face to face with that in order to break free from that, in order to free yourself from being an inmate. So this book just not about people trying to make the inspiration or people for being in prison. It's about people that's an inmate to certain situations, places, or things that are impacting them negatively, mentally, and taking energy. You got to start challenging your beliefs. A lot of women that's in bad relationships, they don't believe that they deserve better or they get better. They don't believe that. They believe that that's all they got. They don't have faith that they are better than that situation or they deserve better. They don't have faith in that. Your beliefs holds you up and holds you down and holds you back a lot of times. And God must remember that a belief is something that perhaps we think is the truth. Don't mean it is the truth. It's something that we think. Don't hold no weight, don't hold no merit. You got to learn how to transition from belief to faith. Faith is what we know to be the truth. And what you know to be the truth, if you're in a bad relationship, but you just know that you're better than that relationship. You know that. But if you got to learn how to transition from belief to faith. So it's just not about people in prison. If you got teenage sons, daughters, you should get them a copy of this book. If you know somebody that's locked up or being locked up, you should get them a copy of this book. County jail, prison. If you order a book for somebody that's in prison, ship it to them. Have it shipped to them. Get the name, inmate number, and the facility that they are in. And put that in the shipping part of the order. So this book covers almost everything that you can almost deal with. Making mistakes, learning from them. Prioritizing what you value. Challenging your beliefs. Raising expectations for yourself. Setting smart goals. A lot of different things in here. Being patient. Just the whole thing. It's what it's about. Having a vision, having a hustle, having the right attitude. It's in this book. And the link is in the pre-order. The link is on here. Yeah, pre-order. That's all you got to do. And you're going to have a chance to win $50. $50. But yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all that tapped in tonight. Finna get up out of here, man. Go order the book. Get your pre-order in. Chance to win $50. I'm telling you got a chance to win $50. Get your pre-order in right now. You got from now to Sunday. Book goes live on Monday. Goes on sale from that point on. You know, you can order it from Amazon or you can go to my website and order it. You go to my order from Amazon, you're going to get it. If you go from my website and order it, it's going to have some brand residue with it. If you don't know what brand residue is, just like when you, a part of brand residue is when you go vote, you get a sticker that says I voted. That's brand residue, that sticker. So that's part of brand residue. Appreciate all y'all tapping in. Go pre-order your book. You can get a chance to win $50. And hey, inmate the inspiration. It's gonna be the ocean before, you know what I'm saying? Don't be the wave, be the ocean. Get on this before it gets hot. So you can say, oh man, y'all late to the party. You know what I'm saying? Don't be the bandwagon. Just create the bandwagon. Y'all have a good night. Pre-order the book, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Peace.